Hey everyone, before we get started with today's video, if you're interested in getting high-paying job offers sent to you for free, you can enter your email below for Fetty. Fetty will help you land the job of your dreams. Basically, all you have to do is answer a couple of questions, enter your email, and Fetty will actually send you a list of high-paying jobs. It's super easy. You can even do this remotely and from anywhere in the country. You can literally apply to multiple jobs in a single click. So use our link below for Fetty, and now let's jump into the video. Overall, do you think driving is worth it?
What's the hourly rate right now?
Actually, there was a study that came out that said around 50% of drivers make below minimum wage.
Breaking even, maybe? Yeah, that's a great question, and it matters to every single person. And what matters most is that you do in a personal inventory. So I would get out a piece of paper, a graph paper or something, and be like, okay, what's my average mile per gallon? What's my maintenance? I wouldn't be doing this with a Ford Mustang or if you have to have a 5-seater car for starters, right? But you also don't want to use an SUV. My first car was an SUV. I was averaging, it was a Saturn Vue, and Saturns were notorious for getting good mileage. So I was averaging 30 miles per gallon. But if I get a Prius and do 50 miles per gallon, that's what you would do, right? So it all depends on what car you're using. I've seen people, I had people pick me up. They were driving a truck. Somehow it was a 5-seater truck. I'm like, why would you be doing rideshare when you're making 20 miles per gallon? Oh, I'm going to hit the bonus. I'm like, you're going to break even, dude. So you got to size up the quality of your car and your mileage, and then the hours that you're able to work. And if you're just sensible about it, I think it's totally worth it. But you just have to have a good car that gets good mileage, and then you got to learn how to tax deduct. I would tax deduct literally everything related to my car. So car washes, obviously all of your gas, new tires, wiper blades, everything. So I would just find ways to just increase my tax deductions, and that would help a lot. Excuse me. That would help a lot as well. So I'd have to look at the numbers, but if LA was still around $1 a mile, unless there were some really good bonuses to make up for that, I probably wouldn't do it. I would probably want it to be at least $1.25 a mile. And that's if I also had a Prius.
Yeah. Gas out here is expensive.
What is gas right now in LA?
For regular gas, it's usually around $5 or $5.30.
It's nuts. So it was $3.75 out here. And we took a dip, and then it just went back up to $3.75. And some places it's $4.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen any prices like that here in forever.
Well, drivers should try to remember, I really strategize this out. I have my own program. I was charging people $100 an hour to teach them how to double their income. Try to remember you make more by the mile than you do by the minute. So you don't want to be just stuck in stop and go traffic, making whatever it is, 15 cents a minute. You want to be doing nice long runs, the Thousand Oaks and back, or the airport and back. I'm talking LA, right?
Yeah.
A nice long drive up the 101 where you're out of the city traffic, and you're doing you're driving 60 miles an hour. Well, you're making more money by the mile than by the minute. So that's something to keep in mind too.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for all your great stories and your tips and everything. It was great learning about your experience as a driver.
Thank you for having me. It was fun. Tell Dylan I said what's up.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Take care.